Hey guys, this is Michelle. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you guys taking the time to stop by and pressing the play button. If you can do so right now, go ahead and press subscribe and like so that you can get more notifications as I post videos. Now, I'm excited to be on here today because we have 2 more days. Well, we have one more day in 2022, and then we start New Year's on a Sunday, 2023. I love it when the week starts on a Sunday because that's the first day of the week. And I love the way that feels when the first day of the week falls on a Sunday, the first day of the month falls on a Sunday. It just makes the month go by so great. So I love it. But I wanted to do a quick introduction video because I want you guys to know why I'm on YouTube at this very moment in time. I am here because starting 2023, January 1st, I'm going to start posting videos of my husband and I's journey. I want to say my journey, but it's our journey for real, of getting out of debt. That is a New Year's resolution that I have for 2023. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take to get out of the debt, the amount of debt we have, but I know I want to start the process. And if you guys have a New Year's resolution to start working on getting out of debt and building wealth for your family, I want you to join me. Join me on this journey and let's do this thing together. Let's hold each other accountable and get it done so that we can do more of what we was created to do and use our resources to help people and get out of slavery, get out of the financial, the bondage of financial, what is it? The slavery of debt. This is what I can call it. It's the slavery of debt is the modern day slavery is being in debt. Debt does not have to be normal. Debt freedom can be normal. It could be normal to have a home free and clear. It could be normal to have a car without a car payment. It can be normal not to carry around credit cards. Now, I know some people carry around credit cards and they pay stuff with the credit card, then they pay it off at the end of the month. That's great. If you could do that, do that. But people who aren't disciplined enough, they don't need a credit card in their pocket. I know because I'm one of them. Trust me, I know. Now, we're coming up on 2023. Some people don't make New Year's resolutions. This is not really a resolution. This is a goal. Well, maybe I'm going to call it resolution because I know years and years ago, I used to make resolutions and it was hard to complete them. Or I just did it for a little bit and then I fell off the wagon. I was not consistent. And by the end of the year, I was complaining that nothing happened. So I just stopped making resolutions and allowed God to just tell me what to go, tell me what to do, tell me who to see. What do I need to do? What I need to do? But I know God wants us to live a life on purpose and he will use you. You need to be flexible. You know, when you make those New Year's resolutions, you got to be flexible in those resolutions. Involve him in your resolutions. I know it's been on my heart for a while that we need to get out of debt. And I know that's one thing the Bible talks about is to being like, it talks a lot about money. The Bible talks a lot about finances, how to properly deal with your finances, making sure you're getting out of debt. It even says that after 7 years, the creditor should let the debt go. But we don't live in that world. Our democracy will not, yeah, you can file Chapter 7 bankruptcy, or yeah, we can write it off after 10 years, but then you have to pay taxes on that money because now we done gave you some free money. So you're going to have to pay taxes on that. So the United States, where I'm located, they don't follow the Bible to a T. But I know with God, we're able to get out of debt if we follow the principles that's there for us to follow. And that's one of my resolutions that I feel that God is calling us to and that he will help us in because he doesn't want debt holding us back. He only wants us to be a slave to him, which is not really a slave. We're really children to him. We're his kids. He loves us and he wants the best for us. And so I feel like a lot of people don't stick to their resolutions. 1, because they didn't involve God in the process. 2, they're trying to do too much. 3, it gets too hard. And then 4, they don't have an accountability partner. So if you want an accountability partner, because I need an accountability partner. That's why I'm here on YouTube, because I need accountability. Yes, I have my husband, but sometimes we can show too much grace. We can say, oh, it's okay and stuff, or we can get mad at each other and have attitudes, and then that don't make for a very loving and intimate day, does it? Now I understand why sometimes they say your husband or your wife cannot be your accountability partner, because sometimes you may you may treat them too harsh. You may be too harsh on them, because I know I can be a stickler. I can be like, this is what we said we was gonna do. We need to do it, and I know I can get on my husband's nerves. So I'm coming on YouTube. I need you guys to help us to be accountable to the Operation Debt Freedom. I know it's not a clever name, but that's just where we're going with it. So starting January 1, I'll start posting videos on things that we can do together. And it'll be short videos that we can do together as we progress through getting out of debt. And as stuff pops up, we'll say, hey, see, when we get intentional about something, something shows up. Something breaks, something cracks, somebody needs something. And so we're going to go through this whole journey, ups and downs, risk and rewards, just whatever, ups and downs, basically. We're going to experience this journey together. And if this is something you want to do too, then just leave a comment down there and we can do this thing together. One of the things that the Budgetnista, if you guys have ever followed her or know anything about her, she talks about how Prudential does the study of Black families and how most Black families, their goal is to get out of debt. And it may be because that's what we grew up in. That's all we knew. Having a history of slavery, our ancestors didn't have nothing, but other cultures, either they came here with something, so they're trying to build wealth because this is the land of the free, and they want an opportunity to build wealth. Well, we were born here, but we didn't have anything to really pull from. And so, yeah, we've gotten into some debt and we want to get out of debt, but we also, as a culture, we want to build a legacy. We want to create wealth and leave a legacy for our families. And I know you can find a lot of videos about creating wealth or building wealth and leaving a financial legacy for your family. But that's not the only thing you want to leave. You want to leave a legacy, a spiritual legacy. You want to leave a loving legacy, healthy legacy, financial legacy. You want to leave different aspects to your children and your children's children. And so we didn't get handed down anything. My husband and I, we came into this relationship in debt together. And we've gotten out of some debt and gotten into other debt. And now it's just gotten to the point where we have over $400,000 of debt. And we got to do something different. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this, can you tell? And I want you to join me. And if you know anybody else that may be struggling with debt, that may need to have somebody that they can walk through this process with, share this video with them. I had a friend of mine, she called me and she told me about her cousin who was having suicidal thoughts because she was in so much debt and she didn't know what to do about it. She just feels helpless. And my friend is going to help her in that process. But I was just thinking, wow, there are people out there that, because they're in this debt, they're having suicidal thoughts. I don't want you to have I can't stop you from having suicidal thoughts. I just don't want you to act on them. So if you or anyone you know thinks that being in debt is hopeless, that there's no way out, tell them there is a way out. There is another way. This is not a hopeless situation. This is only temporary. And we're here. I'm here to help you as I'm helping myself. I want to be an encouragement to you to get out of debt and start building wealth. And I'm going to share different tips and things that we can do, steps that we can take And I'm going to pull the resources from people who are already wrote books about it and talked about it and gave information to give to others. And we can just come together and just share. And then maybe in the near future, we'll be able to talk to one another on like a video podcast, and you can tell me your story of what you did to get out of debt, and then what you did to create wealth. And then if you have a business that you want to talk about, or if you have some testimonies of your family, your kids, your marriage, or whatever else, your health, you got through a disease, whatever. We could talk about whatever. And so I'm just excited, and I look forward to coming together with you guys to go on this journey together. Operation Debt Freedom, here we come. So I'm going to leave you guys with this. 3 John chapter 1 verse 2 says, "Beloved, I wish above all things that you may prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers." So let's prosper, y'all. Bye.